real. I don't even know what to say right now.
He just called me and said, hey, I was on my way and I just had a blowout or a flat tire or something. Made it. Do not buy Fords. The worst truck of all time. 9 o'clock at night. We have not even recovered this deer. We have to go get it, take care of it, and then drive, what, 2 hours back to Little Rock? It's a Tuesday. I hope it's not a spike. I hope it's worth it. Let's get out of here.
Well, happy opening day here from East Arkansas. We are fired up to be sitting here. It's our first sit of the year. We didn't hunt this morning. We decided to wait it out till this afternoon. A lot of the deer that we've been after haven't been coming in until right about 7:30, right before dark, which is typical for this time of the year. It is September 24th, so all these bucks that are still on their summer patterns won't be coming in until right at dark. We had this random cold front come through yesterday. It got down into the 50s. As you can hear, it's thundering right now, but today it got up to 99, which was the exact opposite of yesterday. But we're sitting over a Revere seed plot. Nebraska mix, clover, turnips, radish. I mean, it's a beautiful plot. We haven't had it rain in 3 weeks. That's the problem. We've got fertilizer down. We do have some good growth, but you can tell it's kind of patchy still, so we need a good soak of rain, get the rest of that up. Like I said, it's one of my favorite spots, so we're about to get settled in. Hopefully he comes out before dark. Put an arrow in him.
All right, just a quick update. We are rushing over to the farm right now. We had 2 of our bucks daylight, but one of the bucks that we were after, big mainframe 8-point with the kicker, he daylighted last night at about 6:45, and it's the first daylight pictures we've had of him since early August. And so we're running out over here to get in the tree, but you know, it's kind of a coin flip. It's hot. It's almost 91 degrees right now, early season. And, you know, if he's been daylighting with this temperature, I think we have a pretty good chance of getting him today. We got a cold front coming in this weekend. And I know the deer activity is going to start picking up, but we got about 15 minutes till we get to the farm. I'm going to shoot my bow, throw on my clothes, and we're going to run up into the stand. So it's all happening kind of quick, but I think if we're gonna kill him, this is our chance, either today or tomorrow. So fingers crossed that he daylights, but can't kill him on the couch. So we're headed over here right now. Check back in the stand.
I've seen 2 deer already, and I haven't been here 20 minutes. I've seen them crossing way back here in the woods. Barely could see them, but I could see their feet. I think they're little fawns and a mom and doe. The other night, I was sitting in the same spot, and I had a line of doe come out back here to my right. I really can't shoot back this way, and I couldn't get a shot, even if I wanted to. But they ended up walking off, and basically every buck that we have on this farm came through. And even the 2 shooters, I mean, the Big 9 and the Big 10, and they walked within 30 yards of me. The Big 9 actually came in to 20 yards. I mean, right here by this big oak tree. And I just can't shoot right there. I don't want to take a chance of hitting a branch. I mean, I'd have to crouch down and thread the needle to kill him, but I have a really good feeling about tonight. I feel like I should see these deer. Even if I don't get a shot at them, I feel like I should see them. They like to come in right before dark. Last night they were in here at 7:05, 7:10. And then 2 days ago they were out here at 6 o'clock, which is in about an hour from right now. So Got plenty of daylight left. These deer should come in from back here in the woods and circle back, come out in the food plot, so fingers crossed. That's a big 9 right there. That's a big 9 crossing the field. He's a stud. The big 9 just crossed in this field back behind me. He came out of the bedding down in the creek bottom, and he came up into this field, and I could just see the tops of his horns as he was walking across the field. He looked pretty good. The only thing with that deer is the way that he was coming in. I don't think I'm going to be able to see him until he's right underneath me. He came in from the left and came in behind me, going right to left. So, I hope if it happens, it happens. But if he gets in super close to this tree line, I'm not going to be able to see him until he gets right underneath me. Big 9 right here, right here, right here. Unreal. Holy smokes. Unbelievable. I literally, let me fix my focus here. It's all over the place. I don't even know if I got that shot focused up. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say right now. I literally just got done sending a text to my group text saying I have not seen anything all afternoon. And literally, as soon as I hit send, this buck walks out right. Let me fix this. This buck walks out right here at freaking 20 yards. I draw back on him and I just thumped him. I'm pretty sure he crashed right there in the exact same spot as the buck that I shot 2 years ago, the big 7. It was 20 yards. It's been 2 minutes since I've sent that text. And I think I just killed the big 9. That deer is a beautiful freaking deer. I'm about to call Nate. I don't even know if that was in focus. Hello? Shot the big 9. Really? Literally, I texted Jackie. I said, I'm about to hop down. I can't see much. And he's literally standing in the same spot as the big 7. Like I turn around to my left, and he comes out from behind that bush that the big 7 came out from behind. He stood there for 5 or 10 seconds. I got my camera on him. It was really quick. I draw back. I had to find my beat because it's getting so dark. And I freaking shoot and it goes all the way through him. And he runs to the exact same trail. And I heard him roll up in there where that 7 died. Jesus Christ. Is it the one with the kicker? Yeah. Oh my. It's a big... It's a big one with the kicker. Is that the only deer you saw? That's literally the only deer I saw that was killable. Everything else was back in the woods. Alright, let me back up real quick. I'm gonna get down. Alright, bye.
Alright, so I just got on the ground. It's been almost an hour since I shot that deer. I just sat up there and hung out, made a couple phone calls, just talked to Jackie. He's actually in town, probably about to head out here in a little bit. Here's the catch. So Nate was Nate was about an hour away, like I said, and he was originally supposed to come out here and help me pick this deer up. Well, he just called me and said, hey, I was on my way and I just had a blowout or a flat tire or something on the highway. So Nate is kind of stranded by himself right now, about 35 minutes from where I'm standing. And I don't know if he's got the tools to put a spare on or not. He's in a different truck. He's not in his personal truck. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark blood. So I just got down, here's what I got right here. Let me flip the camera around. This is where I shot him right here. My stand's up in that tree there. We've got really good blood, really good red blood all the way up and down this arrow. I was shooting a Grim Reaper and it deployed all the way, 1.25 inch cut, and I've got really good blood up this arrow. I mean, like about as good as blood as I could ask for. So everything worked like it was supposed to, with the exception of Nate's tire. So come on, buddy, there you go. All right, so we got really good blood right up in here. Blood spatter on the ground right here. Looks like he there's a spot where I saw him turn. There it is right there. So he turns up. Good blood here, blood there, blood here. Yep, good blood right here on this leaf. He hasn't really opened up yet. I want to say that, you know, I got him top of the lung, just kind of judging by what I saw out of that shot. But he hasn't really opened up yet. There's fresh poop. A little bit of blood. Poop. I figured just the angle it came in on that he would probably start pumping late, and we just hadn't run across that that real big blood trail just yet. Like I feel like we're gonna eventually see for this deer. All right, so this is where he entered the trail right here, and I don't know about you, but I think that's a pretty good sign there. Hit this tree really hard. Blood spatter here. Pretty good blood here. Yep, good blood. Like I said, I'm not putting my hands on this deer until I get everybody here, but I'm gonna run this trail as far as I can run it, just for the sake of knowing that he's dead. We are currently in the Walmart parking lot because Nate had a flat tire, and it's been 2 hours since I shot that deer, and Nate is still not here. So he had to change his tire, get on the road, drive an hour, and he's about to meet me here. So like I have not put my hands on this deer. I haven't touched him, I haven't seen him. So whenever we get there, I'm gonna let Nate just kind of run the camera. I think Jackie's gonna meet us there, and we're just gonna recover this deer and wrap this thing up. It's a late night, but man, I'm fired up. This is one of those bucks that we've been watching since summertime. We've got some great pictures of this deer. I'll flash up some velvet pictures right here. I mean, he's a stud, and it's a deer that, you know, I really didn't expect to kill this earlier. I figured it'd have to be rut, but anyways, Nate's pulling in right now. We're gonna give him a hard time, and then we're gonna go put our hands on this buck. This guy absolutely just dumped the sheets today.
Made it.
Everybody a run down here at Walmart.
Alright. Do not buy Fords. The worst truck of all time.
Beg to differ.
My truck's in the shop. I had to grab us a work truck this morning. Get a phone call. Josh shoots a big one. I'm an hour away, hop in the truck, and just blow a tire out. I've never had a blown tire in my entire life. 9 o'clock at night. We have not even recovered this deer. We have to go get it, take care of it, and then drive, what, 2 hours back to Little Rock? It's a Tuesday. I got stuff to do at 7 a.m. So,
We'll get our hands on him.
Ford, I need a fee. I need something paid.
Not a sponsorship.
I hope it's not a spike. I hope it's worth it. Let's get out of here. Hands are stained black. Look at that. Stained. That's hard work. I changed the tire in front of 3 crackheads. Now that's hard to do.
So there's 4 crackheads in the same parking lot.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
The trail that he went in on is actually a little further that way. That's where I marked him right here. He's dead in there 10 yards. I hadn't touched him yet.
Go check him out. Gosh.
He's actually a lot bigger body than I thought he was.
Big.
That's a good deer.
Turn your light off.
Do a little hunt recap. Up here at farm up in northeast Arkansas, and this is a buck we've had on camera pretty much all summer long. I don't think we had him on camera last year, but he showed up this summer at full velvet. I mean, just a big deer, big mainframe 8-point, nice kicker on his left side. And I think originally I wasn't gonna shoot this deer at all because Claire was wanting to. She's pretty caught up in this deer, and every time I talked to her about deer hunt over here, she's like, "You better not be killing my deer." And I finally saw this deer a couple days ago. I think it was Saturday afternoon. And I texted our group text and said that I seen him at 20 yards, and I think I finally got her to give in a little bit and let me shoot this deer. But I mean, I came out this afternoon. It's Tuesday, October 11th. Hadn't seen a deer all afternoon. Pressure's good, the weather's good. I figured something was gonna happen, but I don't think I even saw a raccoon all afternoon. And right before I got out of the tree, turned my camera off, got my stuff packed up, and I look over to my left, and this dude's standing at 20 yards. So got a good arrow in him, double lunged him. He's not 20 yards off the food plot. And we had a little incident. Nate coming up here to help me and Jackie recover. Nate blew a tire out coming from the farm, and so it's been about 2.5 hours since I shot this deer. He's nice and stiff, but just a beautiful buck. He's got a big kicker on his left side. I think we may count this one right here, maybe a 10-point. But just another great hunt up here in northeast Arkansas. Can't wait to get him loaded up, get a couple pictures, and what a hunt. Pretty awesome. No, I can get him.
I'm good.
Yeah, just mark me a trail, and I'll just follow you. Another good buck. Go get him cleaned out.
Being cleaned out. Now the fun.
I was about to say, now the work starts right now. Get a tag put on this thing, but punched my first tag in 2 years. I did not draw my bow on a deer last year. It's October the 11th, and I've already got one out of my 2 buck tags punched. But if the rest of the year goes the way tonight did, I'll kill another buck. Nate will not kill a buck at all, and we'll kill a bunch of ducks. So Just gonna wrap this thing up right here. Check out our apparel line. We got some new hats coming, some pretty sweet hats. Patch hats, got some goat rope hats. We're about to go get this thing skinned out. Appreciate y'all tuning in.